It's time to start. It's time to start and I'm a little bit afraid. Let's stop the music, because Tommy told me that the music is super important, so... You wash the tattoo on your forehead after? How do you wash the tattoo on your forehead after? That's a nice question. Because I had this tattoo the last time I did it for days. I'll discover it tonight. No, maybe with a spoon, it's fine. Of your city are mobilized to ring bell may ring soon. What is 117? What? It's Doki Doki Literature Club? Nope. FF Snoob Mod. It's Doki Doki Literature Club. No, it's Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, Doki Doki, I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of game it is. No, the category in this game is super important because it's not it's a horror video game. So the category is it must be correct, or Twitch will be mad at me. It's better if you search yourself. I don't know. Okay. So there's no sound right now. Okay, it's a horror video game. It's a horror video game, but without jump scares, if I'm not wrong. There's a... No spoiler. It's telling us, then I switched the language. It's telling us that this game contains horror and psychological situation that maybe hurt someone. So if you don't like this kind of video games, I'm telling you in advance, you can leave. I will understand, of course. I do agree, right? Can I play these in live stream? I have doubts now. Bye, Kelvin. Bye. See you later. You can. Okay. Oh, you're leaving for real, honey? No, okay. Okay. This game originated one of my favorite videos on the whole YouTube. One of my favorite videos on the whole YouTube. Ah! Soft hentai? No. I hope it's not! I don't think so. Daphne. My name is Daphne, yes. But you can see it after completing the game because it's spoiler here. I know that something is going to happen because I watched a video about it when I was in high school, but I don't remember what exactly happened. I just remember that it was disturbing because everything turned out to be crazy, but I don't remember exactly what. No, it doesn't look scary at all. Maybe that's why it's disturbing. Hello, Johan again. Yes, let's put a warning message, maybe. I mean, actually, there is. When you open the stream, if we're in the right category, please check the category, please. I'll check it also because I want to be sure 100%. There must be the message. Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, it's correct. This one is correct. Okay, perfect, honey. Thank you. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Annoying girl, Daphne. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like these, I almost feel better of running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Where are my glasses? I've lost my glasses. Ah, there. Are too beautiful. I want to go stay there for a while. I understand. I agree. I agree. Ah! Ah! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You said it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Daphne. Oh! She's talking to me! Just tell me what to pin. No, don't worry, honey. There's a message from Twitch. It's fine. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple of something. Fine, fine. You did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Daphne, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Ah, we're joining the Literature Club. Oh, that's that's the title of the game. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. How is the volume? I haven't been looking either. Eh, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's me. Haha. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Okay, thank you, Yuan. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I'm so mean. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. No, we're reading it later for you, Tommy, because I haven't read it yet. I have it here, close to me. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori! Yeah! Yeah, what? I didn't say yes. There is no way I'm going to your club. Mini. No, Tommy. No, actually not. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Oh, Sayori! Che scassa! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Hey, Sayori, but what the hell, Sayori? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Sayori, it is not my business. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Daphne don't Italian. What is this, Avion? I let out a long sig. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Mew! I'm Italianing, it's fine. I don't care. I like Italianing. And today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's so me. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. And now I have to do the voices. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you prove a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, girl too. Hey, Daphne, what a nice surprise. I know her. We know each other. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. Hello. I mean, what I have to say. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I have to think about. I have to think like a. How do you say this? A straight man, or Premises for a soft and tie. How do you say? Is it lesbian in English, right? I'll try to be back before midnight if you finish tonight. If you post before 7 PM, I still can be there. You're talking about the card? Tommy, later I'll do it. I don't know at what time. I don't know if I can do it while I have dinner or later, because I don't know at what time I finish playing. But I said, let's try wait for Tommy, and then we see. Because anyway, you were going to watch the VOD. So in the worst case, in the worst scenario, you're going to watch the VOD anyway. But in the good one, you're going to be there. So let's see later. One on the right looks cheeky. What is cheeky? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. I hate you. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Oh, she's like 14, 15 years old. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh! You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Ah, this is Sayori. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, she's so cute. She's shy. She's shy. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Okay, Tommy. Okay. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Daphne. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What are we playing? You too, Monica. Come sit down, Daphne. We made room for you at the table. So you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Oh, I have to choose? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. No. I didn't want to go sit next to Sayori! Come on, Daphne! Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, thank you, Natsuki! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh, that's so cute! It's okay, Tommy, I want to read it. It's the game. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Hehe, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Hey, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Natsuki. Sorry, Avion, sorry. My godness. Actually, is not corrected either writing like this, because Japanese doesn't have any kind of accent, so it's not neither correct writing it like this. Because it's Natsuki. There is a time counter on screen, it is correct. Oh! Yes, it's Natsuki. And it's not Natsuki. It's Natsuki. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Oh! Alright. I give up on Natsuki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. But it is something about the game, I don't remember that timer. Ah, no, yes, you're right. The timer is in the middle of nowhere. No, it's the timer of the marathon. Can't see it. I can put it there. She carefully, okay, teapot next to the cupcake tray. But is it okay for you, the cam there? No, you did it right, Tommy, thank you. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hehe, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was forced. I've been forced to come here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... It's at the bottom of the screen. Okay, perfect. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I like her. Hello, Shaki! Hello! Hello, Ina! Hello, how you doing? Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Yes, guys, go follow both of them. Go follow Shaki and go follow Ina. Right now. Or I'll do like Sayori. Shaki!
Ishagi is on board for another epic month. Purple Heart. They subscribed for 19 months.
Thank you so much.
Daphne 7 love, Daphne 7 love,
Thank
Daphne
you,
7 love,
Shaggy.
Daphne 7 love.
Thank you for the 19 months. Really appreciate. Thank you. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate! Let's go! Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! I'm having so much fun! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Enjoy the fun until you can. Stop it! So, Daphne, what kinds of things do you like to read? Oh, I don't read. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Because she's so cute. I think she's my favorite. I don't know if she's my favorite or Monica. No, not Yes, Monica. Monica and Yuri. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Ooh. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I'm romancing everyone. No, not the other two. Sayori and I don't remember the other one. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Fun fact, the author of this game also made the Frankerface Z browser add-on on Twitch. Author, why I'm so dyslexic today? The author of this game also made the Frankerface Z browser add-on. I don't know it, I'm sorry. Stories with these psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. I hate horror. Oh, what? Why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Hehehe. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Hey? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Oh, come on! Natsuki! You're a stress! I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? Nah. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. You just asked the most shy girl of the club to share her writings. Well, I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. It's to have both Better TV and 7TV together. Yay, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Daphne? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought... Daphne... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like these? That is, if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. Kind of. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. What is history here? What is history? Auto, I guess I can't read them. Save, load, and settings. What is history? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. To read what they said. Monika looks over at me once more. Daphne, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yes, okay. Yeah, I can really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. But at one point, do I have to make some decisions? Decisions. I'm so confused today. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Daphne, since we're already here, do you want to talk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Okay, let me just turn off the light a little bit. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Every day? Every day? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Oh, something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Where's Monika? I can't choose Monika? Disoriented, extraordinary, analysis, amazing, shopping, frightening, promise, family, vertigo, vibrant. Okay, I like Yuri. So I'll try to impress Yuri. I think we can use frightening. Scared, Doki Doki, graveyard, graveyard, sparkle, infallible, inside whistle, broken, defeat, vanilla. Graveyard or broken? Oh no! No, I didn't want to like her! Milk, feeder, party, meager, lost, sticky, unending, ocean, papa, unrestrained. What is unrestrained? And meager. I have to search for the words on Google Translate. Unrestrained. Like unstoppable. Meager. Meager is like thin. And feeder is... let's go with the feeder, maybe. Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music. I had an achievement. Let's try with feeder. No! No! No, please! I don't want to like her. I don't want to like Sayori. Heartbeat, joy, electricity, breathe, skipping, sunset, embrace, memories, peaceful, question. It was super easy at the beginning. Yuri said she likes horror and what else? Can you help me, chat? Are you there? I need your help. Okay, if I say history. Oh. No. Your own. I hate you. No, I didn't want to click. I keep it like Sayori. I don't want Sayori. Waterfall, loud, cry, hopeless, summer, covet, inferno, inferno. Yes, thank you. Pop, sugar, music, jiggle, dark, unrequited, captive, atone, nibble, perfect, dark. No, perché Sayori again? Why? Pain, whisper, poof, flee, vivacious, precious, tears, night gone, explode, uncanny. Uncanny. Yes! Pure, calm, jumpy, play, marshmallow, bouncy, pink, rose, fun, desire. Calm. No, Sayori again. Climax, holiday, infinite love, agonizing. Anxiety. Yes. Romance, uncomfortable, melody, tenacious. Hello, Frey. Hello, hello, hello. Crimson, anime, rain cloud, after image, and fluffy. Incongruent, rain cloud maybe? Tenacious. After image. What is after image? After image. What is this? So we're playing a very cute game that has nothing disturbing about it today. Exactly, Ray. Exactly, but this is the first time I play it. Let's try... Rain Cloud. Oh, Sayori again. Lucky, Rainbow, Depression, Fireflies, Suicide, Happiness, Prayer, Fear, Wonderful, Fireworks. Fear, Suicide, or Depression, I guess. No, no! Why is Sayori always in the middle? How? I don't know what Sayori likes. Intellectual chicks, silly, ambient landscape, forgive, daydream, imagination, cheer, scars. Intellectual. Oh, finally, thank you. Socks, clouds, dream, laugh, fickle, kitty, pleasure, flying, smile, effulgent. What is effulgent? Like shining. And fickle? Fickle. Philosophy, alone, childhood, unstable, disown, destiny, tragedy, bunny, raindrops, nature. Philosophy. Yay! Blanket, sensation, vitality, warm, marriage, spinning, incapable, entropy, horror, starscape. Sensation. Horror. Okay, it was super easy, this one. Heaven sent, cute, journey, comfort, portrait, existence, bubbles, ribbon, mouse, candy. I think existence. Yes. Sunny, flower, she's super philosophical. Sunny, flower, misery, vacation, adventure, kawaii, email, together, passion, puppy. Misery. No. Lollipop, games, misfortune, dazzle, heart, lipstick, treasure, special, whirlwind, extreme. Whirlwind, what is whirlwind? Ah, like, wee. Misfortune. Shiny, cage, friends, sing, fester, disarray, strawberry, disaster, judgment, hope. These are the... Disaster? Yes. Dance, grief, melancholy, aura, massacre, peace, anger, air, contamination, bad. Melancholy? Yay! I don't know. Just love Sayori? No. Hi again, Daphne. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Now don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Daphne. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. I was just playing the new Tomb Raider Masters, they're so good. Oh! Hello, Franchi! Hello, hello, hello! Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. What do you want, Natsuki? But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What do you mean? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for something who keeps her manga collection in the club. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Daphne always gives it it his best as long as he's having fun. Why he's? I'm not a man. Why? I'm not a man. He helps me with his busy work without me even asking. I'm still not a he. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hey. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Daphne can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Hey, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh, she's so shy. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? Hey, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Accidentally being so cute! She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this! I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Are you aiming at a Yuri mainly? Yes. I want to romance Yuri. Or Monica. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Me too had her on the Presidente romance in aim. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread it, some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, she's so cute. I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. She's so cute, I can't. Okay, Monica. Yes, because the other girls are a little bit too annoying for me. Yes. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose one who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. Well, okay. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently jiggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Daphne? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. I forgot. We wrote a poem about dark shadows for her. I have a super hard time finding anime girls cute. They look kinda aliens to me, I don't know. Also, my mother told me these the first time I started watching animes. I was in elementary school. She always told me that she liked them now, but that she always told me that they look like aliens. Now she's a little bit she got used to them, but at the beginning she was like, they look like aliens. Not cute to see, cute as character, personality. Her? Yes, that's true. That's true. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the knave of one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Oh, it's not a problem. I really don't think you need to worry, sister. That just means you're passionate about reading. The last I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. Ha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. I feel embarrassed right now. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Having people around you. Don't understand. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Tommy, Yuri is you. You're Yuri. Hello, Luke. Hello, Luke. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. My God! I'm touching the shoulder of another girl with my shoulder. Woo. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. They're so cute. It's your first time playing, but you never watched the story before. I watched the story. I remember that I watched the story, but I don't remember... I don't remember exactly what happened. I just remember that something bad is going to happen, but I don't remember what. I never apologize. I really don't know what I'm talking about. I never apologize either. I'm sorry, but that's who I am. Hello, Blanca. You yelled at me? I don't remember. But thank you for apologizing. Since we're talking about apologizing. Do you like get traumas from games? No, stop telling me these, cause I'm scared now. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Oh, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah! I threw my headset to other side of the room at one point. I was terrorized. No, don't tell me it has this kind of jump scares. It has this kind of jump scares? Then I can get traumatized. It has this kind of sound. The only things that I hate are those creepy sounds that scream in your ears. I hate them. I can't keep playing, but I have to change the headphones in that case. No, Frey, I know it's not cute at the end. Is that the worst part? There are no jump scares. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go off the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerism. I see. How is it going here? Super good. Thank you, Marchi. Stop reminding. The funny thing about this game is that at a certain point you forget. Okay. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Daphne, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that... Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, Yuri, didn't mean to... I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more mean that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales fear from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to these. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my tongue. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. No, grazie. No, grazie. No. Se state guardando la live. Ok, no, giusto per dirvi che è un horror. Quindi magari... No, ok, sì, no, ok, però magari... Giusto per farvelo sapere, ok. And anyway, I'm not Yuri. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It will be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My recollection ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can wait! So Yuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose... leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Sorry. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complete as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri or Monica? At this point, let's keep going with Yuri. I mean... You think Monica? But Yuri is so cute. Don't show it to me. But no, I think I prefer Yuri in this case. I like both of them. I don't like the fact that Yuri apologized so much. But she's nice. I like the fact that she like philosophical story, etc. I'll go for Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Go for Yuri. Oh, sorry, really sorry. Yuri has beads brows What? As Yuri reads the poem, notice her eyes lightened. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yuri, but can we please stop at one point? I didn't understand. Think I hate myself? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metamorphs indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time reading. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri turns off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Thoroughly? How do you pronounce these words? This word. Thoroughly. Oh, Avion, come on. So I read the Bazongas and I read, come on. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Biased? Biased. Biased by what? Frey. You're saying you don't know how to pronounce the second one. I know. Throw. Thorough. Do. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please, do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Okay, Tommy. Thank you, Simone. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickness blue-green. You of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. I thought actually because it was hard to read, but it's okay. Sorry for being sorry. See you later, Tommy. But it took you a long time to read. Yuri, you were my favorite, please. Well, I just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Haha. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Daphne. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Huh. You know, I was really nervous about doing all these, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Daphne. Me too. Who should I show my poem next? Monica. Hi, Daphne. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until it's more settled in. I mean, I tried. Okay. What is this, Avion? Is it something important? Anyway, if it's a meme, I'll read it later. I'll listen to it later. Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Daphne. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Of course, I'll read it. I'll listen to it later then. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Daphne. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I don't know why. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's so me. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yes. I know. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. So that's the difference between the two of them. They both like talk about sadness and deep things, but no, sadness and part of the life of the philosophical lives, but Yuri is more metaphorical. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Thank you, Vals, for the lurk. Thank you so much. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find that's what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? Protrudes? I don't know how to pronounce this. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image, it's just a little hole. It wasn't right. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. I'm liking the game, but I thought it was more like with choices. You know what I mean? Oh, I skipped this. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Visual novels have little choices and a lot of reading. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? No one. Let's go home. Sayori. Oh my godness! This is so good, Daphne! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ha ha ha. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than these. Maybe even Natsuki's. No, poor Sayori! I'm so mean with Sayori. I mean, she's annoying, but I'm so mean. I mean, I'm not telling her, of course. Those are my thoughts, but... Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's Daphne's poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm telling her that she's weird. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Daphne. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like these for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm back. How's the romance going? It's common with childhood friends to feel like they're annoying. Is it common? I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. That's true. Knowing how much this means to her at all and all. Yep. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at these, but everyone says that they're bad. What are you doing in this club then? We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori. That's horrible. But this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write these? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. I literally told you that you're weird, you look weird. Now that I just said something realistic, you're telling me that I'm mean? That's me. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Avian, you're so true. This is me. I'm Sayori. I hate myself. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, the last one. Natsuki. Natsuki. Okay, I need to breathe before starting talking to Natsuki. Daphne, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into these? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about it? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd let you what to improve. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Let's be there when I put my hum. Yeah. Yuri wins. There's Yuri, Monica. So even the Sayori ones, it's funny because it's I want breakfast. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. That's not true. What? Just be honest. I don't like it. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Oh, you did it on purpose, okay. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I see. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. I think I want a tea. I have to click here. Little pause. I go grab a tea, a cup of tea. Can you bring me? I don't know if I can bring it to you. Actually, give me a second. I also have to relax my eyes 1 second. Be right back. this song is driving me crazy, if I can say so. Look at these guys. Do you like these? In Italian is they are chiacchiere. I mean Italian. In my area where I live, because in Italy there are different ways of calling them. Screaming, she's drawing in the cup of tea. I'll clip surely. I'm at work for two, but if Daphne will scream if she's drawing in the cup of tea, I clip. Okay, honey, enjoy. Enjoy. Okay. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective points. Their expression changed. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the point to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. The two of them are basically the opposite. In taste and in everything. Hello, Mineral Berry! Do you plan to play the new Doki Doki inspired game Tsunagari Chess School? I don't know. I still don't know if I like this one because it's the first time I play it. So, if I like this one, probably yes. Yours is cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just mean the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Hello, Sharkleuka. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Daphne did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestion of my own. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Daphne liked my poem too, you know. He even told me, it's a she, I'm a she, but it's okay. Told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Huh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. She went to make a tea, but she'll be back. She'll be back in a moment. What? Do you have the does Tommy has the stream paused? Ah, the music changed. You have a pin, just embrace it. What is a pin? So there's the tea. There's the tea. The tea bag broken, so I had to put the tea bag inside this little cat. which is a tea bag itself. It's a tea. It's a tea bag with a cat shape, but it's not working. I think it takes a lot of time. The pee-pee? No, I don't understand if Tommy is seeing me or what. Tommy, can you see me? Can you see me? I just want to be sure. My goodness. Those are so good. The chocolate is super good. Chat, just let me know if you can see me properly. Just answer me with a yes or a no. I mean, I guess a no will respond to my question. Maybe. Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's not what I... You stand up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Daphne appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute to see. Oh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a side speaker as soon as Daphne started showing up? Stop it, Tommy! Stop. If it's a prank, stop it. I want to stay focused on the game, please. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh! I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Daphne! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? No, and I'm too curious now. I don't understand if Tommy is trolling or what. I don't understand if he's trolling or what. Help me explain that to her, Daphne. Wait, there's no reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Have you ever seen me, okay? I hate you, Tommy. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Daphne? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be. Natsuki, Yuri, or help me Sayori. Okay. If I have to think about myself, how I would respond to this, I would go say, help me Sayori, because this is not I mean, that's not true. None of these. Because help me Sayori means that I can't face the situation by myself. And I could just say, guys, those are two different kinds of styles. Just respect each other's styles. That's it. But the problem is that I can't say these. I have to choose. So let's go for Yuri. Even if I don't support any of them. I don't know. I don't know. Because I didn't like how she spoke to her, to Natsuki. Just 2 letters. Ah. It's okay, Tommy. Help me, Sayori. I don't know. I can take a decision. I can make a choice. Natsuki Yuri or help me Sayori. Let's go for Yuri. Natsuki what? See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, there's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. Okay, so why I had to choose then? That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Oh, I have some kind of how we called it yesterday, emotional maturity. That's exactly what I did. Actually, yes, she did it. She just said so, but she said it in a very rude way. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point with Vicky and only because she
le
can't
Wings,
handle the pressure.
fonte di energia.
Tommy.
Con la magia sfideremo le
What's wrong?
pagine, tricks, nuove pate, siamo Wings.
Are you annoyed? I ended up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, they don't work yet. No, they work. They work, Tommy. I heard it, and I'm quite sure you heard it too, because we have them both activated. It helps to take a walk and clear my head. Oh, wait. Sayori, she doesn't need to. No, Tommy, I don't understand. Sorry. I swear, I thought you had it paused because I didn't understand because the sound. There is the sound. You wrote sorry, guys. You know what? I'm going to do that. It was paused. Okay. Okay. Okay, no, it's fine, Tommy. I had a doubt at the beginning when you wrote she went to China to harvest some tea. Apparently she'd be back instantly with her speedy cloud. And then I wrote to you and you answered me. Unmod me. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I forgot the music. I'm leaving. You forgot the music? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me for having to look at all your faces right now. Forever. No, Tommy. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, come on, Natsuki! I could never go back to high school again. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Because the same music in the ear, always the same, I was keeping hearing it even in the silence. Ah, because you were watching the stream muted? No? Sig. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. Oh, Yuri, but come on. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handle it as well as anyone. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Daphne, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, huh? What thing did Natsuki say? I remember that. Hello, Manu. Hello, Manu. How are you today? How you doing? I remember what she said. Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
She said boobs. Boobas. Tommy forever. Not Tommy, who cares? Don't worry, it was funny. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It's alright. It was alright. Well, mostly. Daphne, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. No, again? And maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes, which, with any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I know to myself with newfound determination. Daphne, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehehehe. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. More poetry. Daphne, you have to know better your friends. Come on. More poetry. Ugh. About what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of things happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. Imagine why. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Hate is a huge word, Sayori. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Daphne, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sig, I'm desperate. I'm desperate. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We want something more. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Pat, pat. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. More poetry, I don't know if I can handle these. Okay, so misfortune was for Sayori, if I'm not wrong. Unstable. Yay! Just scream, look, squirrel, and run. She won't be aware of your run. Hope, pleasure, empty, sensation, rose, rain cloud, play, holiday, Valentine time. Rain cloud. Oh. Journey, understrained, melancholy, judgment, infinite firefly, shopping, melancholy. Yep. Aura, melody, dance, lust, lipstick, mouse, feather, and requited fear, depression. Fear. No! Smile, candy, essence, intellectual. Meager, uncontrollable, joy, marshmallow, fireworks, dazzle, awesome, love, skipping, prayer. What is dazzle? What is meager? I don't remember meager what it was. Meager, it was like thin. Dazzle is... abbagliare. Like impress, to impress someone. Prayer? No, okay. Poof, misery, bliss, tears, fastidical, sunset, friend, existence. Okay. Tragedy, disown, daydream, amazing, disoriented, a question, favorite, silly, bouncy, disaster. Tragedy. No! Defeat, rainbow, sing, portrait, climax, desire, marriage, animate together, frightening. Yes. Ocean, swimsuit, boob, treasure, determination, music, embrace, adventure, grief, variance, embrace. Atone, fickle, kawaii, fluffy, extreme, uncanny. Patient, passion, party, peaceful, Doki Doki, vanilla, kiss, raindrops, kitty, broken. No, broken, no. I remember that broken was not correct. So I'll go for raindrops. Yep. Papa, night gone, incapable, family, cry, sparkle, destiny, electricity, after image, graveyard. Let's go. Pout, sunny, breathe, lazy, special, philosophy. Inside, suicide, memory, headphones, childhood, playground, explode, crimson, heartbeat, spinning. Suicide, I guess. You think we are too much connected? You're choosing the ones for yourself? Because you're connected to me or you're connected to Yuri? Because I'm trying to conquer Yuri.